Hello, hello. Welcome everybody to this exciting Week 5 matchup of Dash Mystery 2024. We got two players that are just freaking awesome, already in the playoffs. So they're fighting for better playoff seeding for more favorable matchups going ahead. But still important. So come on down and watch because these are both really, really talented players. We got Derp versus Glove. It's going to be a real good time. We have Ike here doing MVP tracking for us so we can get the restream. Thank you to Ike here. I have one of the Dash devs with me today to talk and just put nuggets of information in his ear. We got Kupo. How are you?
I'm doing great today. How are you, Salty?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, it should be good. Also wanted to shout out Derp here, another Dash dev. Not going to take favorites in the race, though. Met Glove at SGL last year in person, and she rules as well, so this is going to be a fantastic race. Two top-tier runners here.
All right, well, I'll root for Glove if you want to root for Derp. That way everyone gets appropriate
I play
appropriate cheering.
No favorites, equal. There's no bias on this.
Oh my goodness, he's too professional. I don't know how I'm gonna get through this one.
All
That's
right,
okay. I'll learn.
Full countdown, and we've got some sort of non-vanilla charge. So let's just pray with full countdown. We're gonna at least get some kind of area rando. Vanilla full countdown is definitely probably not what these players want. If I had to take a guess, I know both of these players definitely prefer area rando.
Yeah, I always pray to full countdown every night before bed. Doesn't always work out, but what can you do?
Yeah, I mean, maybe you're praying to the wrong thing. You need to be praying to the RNG Dash server.
Maybe.
As we see both players going ahead and heading down. So 3 in criteria, that's kind of, I mean, that's a pretty decent number. You definitely, from a runner's perspective, I think you want that like fairly low. The criteria checks are all super annoying. And look, we've got supers straight away. That's definitely an item you want to get. Just to go ahead and make sure you can go through any of it's like the missile doors. Hopefully we can get power bombs here too, and then check the meme route and see if this is an area rando seed or not.
Absolutely. Yeah, 3 majors not too bad, with one of them always being Morph Ball.
Yeah, I mean, you know, some of the other locations, especially in full countdown for, well, there's another one that's early ice. Yeah.
Very early. So Koopa, when are we gonna get Hyper Beam in the next dash?
I don't know. Maybe never.
Maybe never?
Maybe never, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Other features we're working on. So let's go ahead and see if we can get power bombs here. Screw attack. Wow. Okay, so we've picked up.
That's almost as good.
Majors. That's great.
don't have to search around anymore.
Yeah, that's definitely an interesting setup to say the least. But so we've got basically can destroy bomb walls is what the logic check for that is called. But we don't have the power bomb, so we can't go ahead and check this beam route portal. But we will be able to go ahead and check Old Mother Brain in just a minute, which is going to be, hopefully we can get power bombs. Without finding power bombs, seeds can tend to get like a little trolly, and I mean, it's still fairly early, so we should be able to get something pretty quick, but I'm sure both of these runners are really looking forward to that.
Does that screw attack this early give any more favoritism to a vanilla map, or is that notwithstanding here?
No, that doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
Alright, let's see. Screw attack definitely makes climb a lot easier. I think, you know, for those watching who haven't played a lot of Super Metroid before, this is obviously one of the earliest rooms in the game, but the first 5 minutes of Super Metroid, in terms of mechanics, are definitely some of the most technical you can, or not possibly get, but are the most technical for the game. So, the screw attack, that just looks really easy. All right,
Divergence.
Going ahead, yeah, he is saying nope. do the bomb Teresa check, which you would normally go for. Oh, and he's bailed out with getting that power bomb at Terminator. Great. Let's see what Glove picks up. Yeah, she got a missile pack. That's definitely... I mean, it's a good safety check. Normally in like a vanilla map or another item split, bomb Teresa, if you hadn't picked up an explosive yet, would normally be there. And it looks like we do have area rando.
Yep, area for sure. Double chamber check. Where Turian would be. Let's see what the other set of criteria is here.
3-1 for Upper Norfair. It's just with this little help, that's definitely not the door you want to be seeing for it. Okay. And we've got two
perfect areas.
West Meridia. Wow. Okay. The Derp is electing to skip that, but I think, yeah, this is what I would expect from Derp. He's going to go ahead up here. He's going to use one of the dash saves that's right here for area rando. And he's going to go ahead and save scum this. So you're going to be able to go ahead and check that crab hole portal. If that leads to something, yeah, unfortunately. Unfortunately,
oh boy.
Crab won on that one. But it's alright, he's going to go ahead and respawn here. And he'll be able to go ahead and save scum check. What's that crab hole? And maybe that leads to something good, like a red Brin. Maybe it leads to like Grin Brin or something else. Alright, making his way through with the iframes. Let's see what we got. Glove in tow. Oh.
Ooh, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a save.
Okay.
But I mean,
Yeah.
at least it saves, and you don't have to go back.
Yeah. D-Web in chat mentioning it is a little bit awkward, and they definitely can't be. East Meridia with 2-1. Yeah, that is just not what you want to see right there.
Yuck. Okay, we got to go to the east set of criteria now for sure.
Yeah. Actually, I mean, to clarify, it's really good to have that knowledge.
Or meme route.
Yeah. Well, no, not for meme route, but just to know it's like you found it's like the good entrance to East Meridia. Finding the back entrance is definitely not really what you want to be seeing later on, and especially when you don't have knowledge of the first one. So, assuming they get gravity or something later on, should be pretty easy to like come back and yeah, it's just good to know. But that said, we don't really have a clear path for progression yet, so we're going to go ahead and check what these other two doors are to the right of the ship. I imagine we're probably not going to go down and check a meme route just because that is so isolated, and that's putting essentially all of your eggs in one basket, so to speak. But you never know, that could be the play.
Now, when you say back of East Meridia, is that the intended entrance to Meridia for Nintendo, or...?
No. Back of East Meridia is the, that's like, you know, like the one with the elevator that you come out on the other side of Forgotten Highway.
Oh, yeah, so intended Nintendo route.
I don't think that's intended, is it?
Well, in 1994 and 1995 it was, but none of us have used that forever. But yeah, anyway.
I never did that route. So, yeah, it's a great part about an open world game like that. Well, there's the other part of Forgotten Highway.
There's the other half of it, yeah.
Okay, so it's either at Meme Route or we're going to see both these players, I imagine, go for a CWJ. This is definitely... Watch out, okay.
Which is a caffeinated wall jump. You need at least 2 coffees in your system to make this work. Yeah. I've tried it with no coffee and it doesn't work.
Maybe you're drinking the wrong kind of coffee.
It's possible. There's no Dunkin' Donuts in my area.
Yeah. Derp's a little early on that. So, this is one of the big advantages of Moonwalk, being able to get this indoor setup. Yeah, nailed it second try there. Perfect. He made that look really easy, but that is a really hard trick. And it gets rewarded, though, with Green Brin 2-3. I mean, regardless of what the majors are, at least getting those 3 E-tanks to be able to go into Upper Norfair is going to be worth it. But these 2 portals should give us a pretty good idea of where the seed wants us to go. And Glove also
second as well.
DJ second try. Yeah, that is. I mean, again, that's a hard trick to do. It just they make it look so easy.
I think it's 1 frame followed by 2 frames. So yeah, it's ridiculous. And from the both get it on the second try is really cool. And just speaks to how good they both are.
Okay, Proc 01 isn't necessarily going to lead us towards any progression, but it's great to go ahead and have these sort of one-way portals out of the way. You don't want to end up being stuck with thinking it's like, okay, where are the one-way portals when you're doing like a Lower Norfair or an Eastern Meridia? So those three are Turian, Croc, and Kraid. So finding Croc, and especially with full countdown, seeing that it's got no items, there's no need to go ahead and gamble on Croc. You just can automatically back out. Let's go ahead and let's explore what's in Green Brim. Okay, so Salty, question on Green Brim strats. You see 2 in Green Brim. Are you going thorough at this stage, or you don't really necessarily have a whole ton, or are you just going to go straight through and then try to clean up some of the denser areas?
You know, I definitely avoid the Edakun wall jump item if I could, because that's just a giant time sink, and we don't have anything for Waterway. Because no dash recall, Spacer specialty, I don't think, right? So yeah, I would just do everything I could in Pink Bryn, and then do early supers, and then check the portal, and hopefully what I got is available in those bigger areas.
Well, we can see the divergence here. I think Glove's going ahead and just picking up everything in pink that's on the way, whereas Derp went ahead, going ahead and checking that Spore Spawn. I'd imagine, yeah, since you already do Spore Spawn, it makes sense to go ahead and do Wave if you're already gambling on this. I have a feeling Glove's probably going to go ahead. She's going to go up and do the early supers room and skip Edakuns. Maybe check the area, or she'll do Edakuns on the way back if there's nothing at the early supers.
Oh yeah.
Without being so item dense, you know, and there's only like 2-2, you're likely to find something good in there, and then you save the time of all of that. And then even if this portal isn't great, you already know the only other portal in Green Brin isn't good either. You could potentially check the other Pink Brin items on the way back.
Yeah, Wavegate and Croc not paying off so far. We haven't seen a Mission Impossible. I don't know if Derp just laid a power bomb. It maybe did. He maybe did. Yeah, he did. Okay, so we will check that.
Yeah, I mean that's an early super. So far, it doesn't seem like it's paying off. I did miss what was under the bridge, but I don't think it's anything good.
It's silver. Oh, the bridge. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see that either.
Supers under the bridge. Thanks, Iker. I mean, yeah, so far Pink Brin not really holding anything great unless there's something at Waterway that's pretty good. But I mean, to be honest, a reserve tank at this stage, like knowing that you know where Upper Norfair is and there's 3 items in there, like you want all the E and even, empty reserve tanks you can get just to go ahead and fill them up and potentially go through there. See what Glove's play is. I think, yeah, she's going to Edakuns right now for sure. And we do know that, I mean, at least one item's got to be here, I'm pretty sure. Because one could be at Waterway, but we've gone ahead and checked early supers and we've full cleared Pink Brin.
Exactly. They can't both be at Waterway. So one has to be down here somewhere.
Okay, well, that PB you want to avoid, it looks like that's where, I'm going to say it's Varia.
Yeah, the one that I'd normally avoid, that's looking like, now it has to be one, right? Because there's a re-tank.
One at Waterway.
Now, at this point, I'd definitely go to it, but on a normal playthrough, that one's the farthest out of the way. I don't like going to that one.
Yeah, I mean...
But if I saw 2-0 and I had, 2-3 checks left, then I'd absolutely go there.
I mean, with this health, though, and Screw Attack especially, this is like... this is pretty free. It's just a little bit of time, but both these runners can just nail this pretty... Yeah, look at that, like, fall up in there. Oh, it's Spood Beaster.
What's that?
I guess we can water check now.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, the way Glove just got into that mock ball on that one little tile was so good. That's like little subtle movement like that. It's just, that's how you know it's a great runner. Looks like Derp's going to go ahead and do early supers, and Glove is bailing on the Waterway check. It is just 1, so, I mean, it does make sense. That's a lot of time to go all the way back for 1, and you do want to see what this portal is. Hopefully it's something good.
We don't know what this is yet.
It is not.
Okay. So Glove will definitely check waterway on the way back, I assume.
Yeah.
And definitely Glove with all those ledge grabs, those were so clean.
Yeah.
So that was really nice to start with.
So yeah, we talked about good entrances and bad entrances, but that is definitely not the entrance of Lower Norfair you want to be seeing, especially when it's like all the way at the other end of Green Bryn. So it is quite isolated. So if something like you know, Turian, or and you don't deduce that it's Turian, is up there, or like Cray, that's a definite like that can cost several minutes in just routing alone. So it'll be interesting to see what this is. Yeah, route. Sorry, Glove's now going to go ahead, sort of clean up the rest of Pink Bryn, since she doesn't have this info yet. Meanwhile, Derp's going to go ahead and scout that Lower Norfair door at the top of Green Bryn, and then we're on the way back. I mean, so far this is super even. I mean, I realize we're only like 14 minutes in. Derp with the Galaxy Brain play to go ahead and save Scum here. I think this is a really good idea. You know, if you're going up, it could be towards something you necessarily don't want. Although he's going back I mean... Yeah, I don't think I fully understand the play, but also, I mean, Derp's so good that... There's something to it. Alright, we're gonna get this waterway check first from Derp. Let's see what it is.
I think it's going to be a suit. I don't know why, I just feel it in my feathers. Nope, feathers are too badly beaten yesterday. It is space jump, but that is also nice, especially with screw attack.
That's definitely a good movement item, but that means at this point, I mean, with this health, we could go ahead and go through Upper Norfair. But yeah, that's not great. Like, it's either you do Upper Norfair, you know, with 3+1. I mean, you've got all the great movement for it with, like, Speed Beaster, and you've got Space Jump, but I do wonder, it's like, what is there at,
Yeah, what will the runners choose? Are we going to go meme route, which was a way out of the ways now, or are we going to go Upper Norfair? Derp heading back. I don't think Derp checked the portal over here on the elevator yet.
Oh, okay, that's right.
So
that was why I was confused. It was like, why did he go ahead and yeah, that was my misunderstanding. That's exactly what Derp's doing.
That's why I thought the save was pretty good. I was thinking Derp saves and then takes the elevator ride. If it's a bad portal, saves come back out of it. But he did something a little different there.
Yeah. I was thinking Derp was going to go ahead and like do that, and then let's say it's like, you know, Red Fish, or it's like top of Red Tower or something like that. Do a little exploring, see what that is, and then if it's like nothing good, you can reset to somewhere like way better. But yeah, like, I mean, this makes sense now. This is going to put Glove ahead positionally just a little bit, but I mean, overall this is still like pretty minor. This isn't like decided or anything like too major at this point. Just a couple rooms apart.
Yeah, both the players' movements are too good to put either one really behind at the moment. So looks like Glove is going to check this portal, which Derp checked first.
I think Glove checked this one as well, though. This is yeah.
Back of wreck
She's
ship.
going wreck ship, yeah. I don't personally remember if this is within logic, but I mean, I know they can both do it, and they have space jump as well, which definitely helps a little bit.
Ooh, looks like Derp might be going meme route.
Derp's even check meme route. I imagine he's going to go to Upper Norfair, though. He got that single chamber portal knowledge, and that's got 3 in it. So with 3, you definitely want to go in there.
Okay, yeah. That's off the table. So this is the biggest divergence so far. Glove deciding wreck ship. Derp gonna bet the cards on Upper Norfair. I like both plays. We're just gonna see what happens. This is where Rando can Rando.
Okay, yeah, and as predicted, Derp, knowing he's about to go into these hell runs, gonna go ahead and take some like farms here. Yeah, smart. Charging up a spark. Really nice. Oh, he's going for this.
Oh wow. That's
mean,
pretty cool.
That was definitely, I had missed the portals, but that was pretty legit.
That was
a
sweet.
hands-up play if I've ever seen it.
Remembering that was Main Street, it's like, I'm gonna go check this out.
Yeah, someone should clip that. That was awesome.
Derp dug up Einstein and used some DNA there to do something really smart, really cool.
Yeah, I mean,
just this is not fair.
Yeah, this is not fair. So, I mean, that's such a good play though. Like West Meridia too, and like the West Meridia, you've got like Mama Turtle and then the miner, and then like a few other scattered miners, other than Beach, which can be kind of like a longer check. So that was a real good heads-up play to just go ahead and see. It's like, well, what's there? And because that already turned it down to 1-0, that just really enforces. It's like, okay, go to like the 3-1 area, grab everything you can.
For sure, and it's looking like we got shifted bosses going on. Crate at Wreck Ship with the Wreck Ship logo up top. I mean, it could be surprise, but shifted is looking most possible at the moment.
Either way, this unlocks ship, which is great for Glove.
Absolutely. Yeah, lots of extra energy here to go and do this play that Derp is doing right now.
Well, I think Derp
and we also haven't seen the other entrance to Wreck Ship on the other side, so Glove has options here.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and check Business Center first. I definitely like this play. We can also go ahead and get like 2 portals up here pretty quick as well, and scout this item at the Croc Escape. Yeah, just a super. At least they do have the movement, especially with Space Jump, to be able to quickly go ahead and get that.
Yeah, that's a good tank right there for Derp.
Yeah.
Charge upgrade.
And that's the only major at Wreck Ship. That's great.
And that tells us we starter.
Derp's going to do the same pathing as well, but it's really good that, especially with Wreck Ship and bowling, and then like the E-tank back there. Yeah, immediate major is DJ. Webb is saying is like super good, where okay, I've cleared 1, I got it, I'm good. And then you can go ahead and just check this portal, or you can just peace out. And then that power bomb pack's also really important. Glove's now got the ability to do Crystal Flash. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what this is going to be on the other side of Wreck Ship. While that's happening, Derp's going to go ahead and make this ice check. And she's going to go check the miner here. I'm assuming she's still looking for E-tanks if possible. I mean, Super's still good too, with beam damage at 90.
Ooh.
Oh, gravity's definitely going to pay dividends there for Derp.
I was just about to say, Glove is building a really good lead for herself, and then that gravity, that kind of evens it up a little bit, even with divergence. I mean, we can't tell for sure, but that, you know.
I mean, let's see where this is. I mean, okay. At like the tube here, this is definitely good. Getting entrance and knowledge into Red Brand, but let's see where like Red Brand leads to. Okay.
And I think that gravity suit is actually... Is that gravity suit doing the 25% reduction? Because it looks a little slower to me.
Yeah, that is. Although it's hard to tell with, viewing the restream in, 200 pixels wide or whatever it is we're watching it on.
Right.
uh,
That's a good point.
in the not full screen. But yeah, that looks to be pretty minimal. Okay, so there's just one more left in open north here. Derp was able to go ahead and pull those out pretty quickly, including bombs. Definitely a great item to have. So let's go ahead and check what these doors are. We do only
And
have one in Red Bryn as well.
yeah, Glove's gonna check one of the possibilities here. Spazer. Okay, just supers.
Yeah, I mean, they have the ability. I mean, oh, that's going to work out really good for both of them. I don't think either one's really going to be punished too much. Although I imagine for Derek, he's not going to have to go ahead and do the other end.
Yeah, so
The other
Derp will
end.
head back to Red Bryn
Yeah.
and find the front of wreck ship.
Well, it
So
depends if he goes up or down. I imagine he's going down though. Yeah. And gonna check X-ray. It's definitely a bit of a longer check. It could be it, but I mean they do have space jumps, so this makes it extremely trivial. And it also just cuts down on the time massively for having to do this versus like the D boosts. And obviously,
absolutely.
like, the risk is minimal.
Not the major, but we'll take those supers.
And it's still good. I'm
Definitely.
picking up super for sure. I mean,
Couple of bosses are gonna go down a lot quicker now. Ridley and Mother Brain.
I mean, even looking at ammo, 35, 45, this is pretty good. The major at Wreck Ship was a charge upgrade, by the way.
Yep, and the only charge upgrade, so we have regular starter for Dash. And it was it said supers.
Derp deciding he's going to go ahead and go up. We didn't find that major in Red Bryn yet, did we?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, well yeah, Derp is heading off to the most item-dense part of this right now to go ahead and give it a check. So we should be able to see it pretty quickly here.
Density is pretty cool. Energy,
Okay.
yes please. And Glove is now going to get her gravity suit over here. Those magic pancakes at Ice Beam. It's a good feeling being all purple. Obla dee obla da. Wait, that's a different song. Never mind.
Alright, so let's go ahead and check this beta PBs. This has got to be it. I wonder if this is going to be a major progression or if this is just going to be something like X-Ray.
It's a magical tangerine.
Doesn't matter. Not important. Least important item in the game. Yeah, okay, this is absolutely great for Derp. Alright.
That helps the heat reduction a little bit, doesn't it, Koopa?
We changed it to 1% in Dash. Okay, this is the bad entrance for East Meridia, but that said, yeah, he's bailing out of it. It is a boss area, though.
Right, but he's like, no thanks, I saw the other one, it was closer.
Yeah, well, I mean, the other thing is, like, he also probably doesn't want to orphan this check, and so, like, what's left, you know? It's like, we still need to see some of the portals at, like, the bottom of Red Bryn, I think. Or did we capture those from Glove's side? I don't think Derp hasn't seen them anyways, which is like what he's making the decision on. And that is exactly why you don't do it. A 1-1 grade. You just get in, get out. Even if he didn't have Varia with 40 super or 45 supers and the heat reduction, Derp can do this like no problem.
Definitely. And it doesn't matter what boss this is. It's looking like we have shifted bosses. We are mostly certain this won't be Kraid, but if it's surprise, it could be another Kraid. I'm still waiting for the 4 Kraids.
You're statistically going to be waiting a really long time, I think.
That's totally fine. I'm a patient man.
You wait, you wait, you wait.
I wait, I wait. And that's how I'm gonna keep waiting for the hyper beam.
All right, here we go. Nice little Ridley. I mean, with this many supers, this is
Did
gonna
I
be
say?
game over for Ridley in a minute.
Did I say Quaid? Yes, I'm waiting for 4 Dennis Quaids to be in this game as bosses. All of them from that movie where he's the old baseball pitcher. I was on chucking baseballs at Samus.
I don't think I caught the reference on that, sorry.
That's okay. I forget the name of the movie. I think it's called The Rookie. It was from like 20 years ago.
Okay, there you go. Plasma. That's... Yeah, this is routing pretty good. I mean, all the items you want to find aren't, you know, locked away in esoteric locations.
Don't be so pedantic. You're gonna make me lethargic.
They've got all the items.
I have no idea what I
They
just
got all
said.
the health. They got all the movement. This is gonna be good.
Tracy, Koopa's using big words I don't understand. You told him I was a pigeon, right?
You're a salty one, though, right?
Depends on the day.
Oh, okay.
But happy to be here. And you know so much about this because, well, you helped make it, so this is an easy day for me.
Yeah, I mess things up a lot. There's a lot of complexity in this. All right.
Well, you're a human, right? So, I mean, I forgive you.
Sometimes I'm human. All right,
High
let's
five.
go ahead and see what we got up. All right, almost had simultaneous elevators there. Have we seen back of LN yet?
No, we saw front of it and the portal coming out to double chamber or single chamber, whatever you call it. But I haven't seen the Three Musketeers part yet.
Yeah, if we find that back, that could be really good. But I mean, since we go ahead and we do know where this like front goes, and then we do have an unknown portal. I think this is probably gonna work out really good for Derp.
Doves are prettier. Sorry, I was answering chat. They asked what the difference between a pigeon and a dove was. That's why I'm salty. I wish I was prettier. Much better hair or feathers.
Yeah, nice grab by Glove as well. Really clean Ridley fight.
Super quick. Absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, Glove's damage output is better right now, but I mean, I think Derp's still probably going to get that charge upgrade. Although maybe, you know, to be honest, he might not, given the fact that he pretty much has all the items he needs. So after he visits Rex ship, he might just peace out immediately.
That's very true. I think the one item you might check is that right side super.
I mean,
but
like,
if you don't need to, like Derp, you're right.
In a Chozo Major Minor, yeah, that's the item you're checking. But when you're in full countdown and it's one, I mean, you could still check it. But I mean, what would Derp get other than that charge upgrade that would make a major difference? Spring Ball's not going to do anything. Wave would be nice. I guess, you know, Grapple's not really going to do anything. So yeah, I don't think he's going for it. He's got everything he needs. Plus, with this amount of ammo, I think Derp's he's going straight for it.
Was Ridley actually Derp's first boss? For some reason, I thought I saw another boss.
Well, there's the other item, X-Ray. So if we're going to go ahead and, assuming this is going to be either Dragon or Fantoon, we might get some microwave action on screen.
Yeah, no ability to fry the boss, so I'll have to microwave it. Although 200, it's going to be a slow microwave. It's low wattage.
Yeah. The X-Ray setup isn't as easy on, as I say that, Dirt making it look incredibly trivial.
Oh, well, Derp is just redonkulously good, as is Glove. But you're right, setup on Phantoon is way harder than setup on Dragon or Boblin.
Okay, so what is Derp's path now? He's gonna go ahead, he's gonna head out of Eastern Meridia via Aqueduct. And then from there, he's gonna go ahead and check that other West Meridia portal. And then pray that that's like back of LN. Yeah.
That sounds right.
Oh,
I need to have you talking
Glove
in my
just
head when I race, honestly, so I can make better decisions.
Yeah, I don't make great decisions. It's usually
Better than me.
It's all subjective. Glove almost with the one-round Batoon kill there. Really nice. And it looks like, are we going to get... oh no, she doesn't have point.
Okay, Glove's about to take her boss lead back, but if Derp can get to Wreck Ship or LN pretty quickly, it might be... I mean, we're still super close, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Glove with the damage output in her favor, though.
This is a pretty quick seed, though, especially, like...
Definitely, yeah.
If it does work out that, like, back of LN is Turian, like, that could be pretty significant. But we're going to go ahead and get this Redfish portal from Derp. So even though, you know, Derp is, like, essentially, like, positionally ahead, he's still a boss down. Or no, he's not. Sorry. It is... Okay.
Well, Derp will be a boss down right after Glove kills Phantoon. So Derp needs to get to Wreck Ship and kill Kraid.
Yeah. I think Derp's got full portal knowledge now, though, doesn't he? Oh, after he gets this.
Almost full, yeah.
Almost full, yeah. I guess it also depends what meme route is.
Meme route, I think, at this point, would be Torian or back of LN leading to Torian. So Derp finding the front of Wreck Ship here is really good for Derp. And then maybe getting the meme route, giving you an LN, and maybe that reverse acid dive will be Torian, because I think that's all we have left, right?
No, we don't know the back, so it wouldn't be a reverse acid dive. That's like the one portal we haven't seen is that back of LN.
Well, I'm saying if meme route is back of LN.
Oh, yeah.
Then possibly back of LN through reverse acid dive would be Torian. That's still a possibility at the moment. But that's just me thinking out loud. That's right, we haven't seen the upper north first side of Croc Door. Saw the regular Croc Door, and only one super for Kraid, so
Yeah.
Derp was in a bad position there, but
I mean,
he'll sit down quick. That's okay.
yeah.
But still, a little annoying for a runner as good as Derp to not have supers here. You want at least 3 of them. There we go.
And yeah, I don't. And if Derp checks this, I think he is actually going to go for the item. But yeah, I think Derp is going to go ahead and skip that right side super location check. So that means no extra charge upgrade for Derp.
I don't think so either. And I think that's with respect to Glove, knowing that you're battling an opponent that's really, really good, and you just want to take what you have and go. So you were absolutely right on the right side super as well. So no thank you from Derp and just getting out of here. And so was Webb. Webb was right on that same thing. Webb is in chat for all the YouTube people that are watching this next year, eating bonbons, and don't know what's going on. So that's what that comment's about.
Do you eat bonbons a lot while watching Super Metroid Rando?
I don't, but I mean somebody might. So, and to be honest, I don't even know what a bonbon is. I'm probably eating a Pop-Tart out of the two.
What's bonbons from? Is that from like that Twin Peaks thing?
I don't know what the reference is from. It just stuck in my head from something a long time ago, and
I think it's like
so
in the pilot episode of Twin Peaks.
I threw it out there.
Nadine says she's eating bonbons. Anyways, back to the race. So Derp is going ahead, making his way back. He's going to go ahead through the crate entrance at Upper Norfair. Meanwhile, Glove is going through the first, going through that top of Green Bryn to get to the front of LN. So it's really, we're about to see, it's like what this croc entrance that Derp is going through is going to hit up. So if this leads to Turian, this is
good for Glove if it leads to Turian, because then Derp has to go all the way back to meme route. If I'm thinking correctly. Otherwise, I don't know.
Let's see. All right, nice super farm.
Glove's going in the main way. It is Torian. So I think this helps out Glove positionally. Married with Children, that's probably where I heard it. I used to watch that show a lot.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how advantageous this is for Glove, but like, I mean, this is pretty good. I mean, they're both the same boss, the same area away. Glove's already in that area. She is gonna go ahead and check the back, whereas Derp won't have to. But I mean, that's like from like whatever that room is, like the Key Hunter room, to the back of LN. That's not that far.
Yeah, I think for Derp to have won, that croc door would have had to been back of LN, and Torian would have to be meme route. But now, I think it's Glove's lead.
Yeah, I mean, Glove's also gotten an extra 10 supers aside from just like the charge upgrade as well. Movement-wise, they've got all the same items from what I can see.
Yeah, Glove can do a lot more damage a little bit faster.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not over till it's over, but let's see what it is. But that portal coin toss definitely playing to Glove's favor here. I mean, it's pretty insane though that it's like, it's like 41 minutes in, and like they are both were really close, like the whole race. It just came down to that one decision.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No negativity towards either player. That's just how randos be for sure.
I wasn't meaning it in a negative
No, I just
way.
meant that I wasn't meaning that. I know you weren't.
I can't believe someone didn't do this. Why didn't they know?
I can't believe it's not butter.
Nice Metal Pirates kill with the speed booster. I love that strat so much. Nice speedball from Derp going through and getting to that meme round portal.
Heck yeah, and Katie Seagal absolutely voices Leela in Futurama, and she's also Gemma in Sons of Anarchy. And now back to Super Metroid.
Okay, so Derp has gone ahead and entered through the back of LN, which is definitely the faster way to go. That said, Glove is already at the final boss. Or the boss for this area, which is both going to be their last boss, which is Dragon. And with the microwave, this is over instantly.
Night night, shrimp.
And then no interest in that item, sparking out like a G.
So Glove about 5 rooms ahead and a boss dead, so this is Yeah, very good positionally for Glove. I knew this one was going to be a really tight, really well executed race by these two, so I was excited when I saw no one signed up for this. I'm like, well, they got to get a restream, so I got to sign up.
I do think, other than like there was one async, but other than that, I think everything's had a restream.
Yeah, I think you're right. The all the volunteers have done an excellent job.
Derp just narrowly missing that speed kill while Glove going ahead and getting the speed ball out. Extra climb out for swag. Steez. Approved. I mean, just looking at the movement, yeah, this is aside from high jump, this is everything you want. This is gonna be good. Yeah, unfortunately, Derp not having that full charge upgrade, gonna have to go ahead and microwave a second time here. And then follow it up with some supers, and then like, yeah, that final round. Oh, this is so annoying for Derp, I'm sure he's kicking himself on this. There we go. Yeah, microwave without like a full charge is definitely a little irritating.
Okay, and we do know that Torian is at Upper Norfolk Croc Door. So.
Yeah, Derp saw that right before coming here. It was like that was the one of two portals, like unknown.
So I think also due to the rest of the portal knowledge, Glove also knows that. Even though she hasn't seen it yet, but knows that that's the last one. That's where we gotta be.
People out. Yeah, Glove didn't spark up climb. We'll see if Derp takes that approach.
But while we're watching our race to Torian, anyone in chat, how about you give these runners a follow? Because they are fantastic. Exclamation point R, right? Boom. Glove and Derp, you'll learn a lot. I like watching both of them. It's always a good time. And don't follow Kupo until they put Hyper Beam and Dash somewhere.
Or just don't follow me, I just don't care.
Oh man, you took all the power out of it. Alright, fine, follow Kupo.
No, for real, don't. I don't.
You don't stream? Okay.
No. I stream so that I can rando race. That's about it.
Me too.
Alright. Glove is on her way to Torian. We're gonna go ahead and check what that time is gonna be. Alright, entering Torian at 47:23. So Derp just a little bit behind here, but knows exactly where to go, what to do. But I think this is just going to be, yeah, not quite enough for Derp to like go ahead and make it up. Although he's looking like he's short charging for that spark up. Let's see it. Oh, boss.
Nice. Alright, so spoiler, I came back from the future. one of these two runners won the race. And it was pretty sweet, so stick around and find out now.
You mean they both didn't disqualify? CrowdStrike didn't pick their SNES consoles and disqualify them?
I wasn't prepared for that one. Sure. I like chili. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, sounds good. Also a chili aficionado myself. Big fan. Let's see if we go ahead and get Baby Skip. Guessing by this damage down, that's a Baby Skip. Baby Skip, crucial. Not... I don't know. I don't think it's pretty crucial. Glove's got like a... I mean, I don't know numbers, but like she's definitely got a pretty comfortable lead.
Got a 4-Torian Metroid room lead at the moment. Plus an elevator ride, so that's pretty
49-14 for Derp. Yeah. There's definitely a pretty hefty lead for Glove. And
minute 50, I think, from the last time you said. So that's pretty cool for Glove. I mean, but what's cool for both of them is that they're both in the playoffs.
That is definitely very cool. Excited to see more from both these racers. Some real gamers. But I mean, yeah, like I think even despite that difference, Glove's got... I mean, she's got like an extra pack of supers, but she's got that other charge upgrade, which is going to make a big difference. And yeah, they both got Ice Zeb Skip. Boom, done. Over. Not turning off screw attack, so we're going to see the down back version of this.
Beautifully done by Glove there. And Derp is flying through these Metroid rooms. Metroid Room 4 is now completed. Okay, now it is. But we still got the baby and the brain. And the skip from Derp, it looks like as well.
Yeah, Ace0 did point out in chat that since neither runner has high jump boots, that's
not a bad call.
Yeah, not a bad boost for that.
And they both turn to the right, so Derp can't make up any frames on that.
Alright, catch up for Glove. We'll go ahead and just finish this one out pretty quick.
Turn off screw attack for Derp. Looks like we'll get the regular Zeb Skip, which is a tried and true. It's like a good old cheeseburger, you know? Tastes good.
Clogs your arteries. Still delicious.
And you know what to expect out of it. So yeah. And Rinka. There we go. But two mother brains on the same screen, so that's always cool to see in any race.
Yeah, I mean, this really just came down to routing. You know, it came down to like a couple micro decisions, really. And I think that key one was just knowing, or that gamble for it's like, where's the back, right? Like,
yeah,
what's me route? And
that portal coin flip, for sure.
Yeah. I do think, especially Glove, having done Wreck Ship early, picking up that charge upgrade, I mean, it definitely helps. I don't know if that was like the decision that saved like multi-minutes given like what their ammo count was, but I definitely think that was, it worked out really well for her.
And Glove did have the earlier Wreck Ship, so it made more sense to go for that extra beam power And good news, it was on right side supers.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I don't think Glove was going to check the rest of Wreck Ship for one. He's going to go for it's like something easy.
Yeah, for sure.
Went ahead, nailed that. We'll have to ask her about it once this race is over, which is definitely not on a 10-minute delay. And that's why both runners are definitely not in chat.
Yeah, I haven't seen either runner in chat yet. Wink, wink. First thing I hear joining the stream, cheeseburger, you know? That's when you're like, dang it, Salty's coming again. Gotta hear about nonsense.
Do you often comment about cheeseburgers?
Not specifically cheeseburgers, but nonsense, yes.
Okay. I thought maybe it was like strictly pancakes due to like gravity suit.
No, I got the pancakes from chat. I forget who said it. They call them magic pancakes. And I'm like, okay. Chat likes it, I'll call them that.
Alright, Glove just going ahead and about to finish this one up shortly. Get your GGs in chat ready. Coming in with a pretty great sub-hour time here. Alright, Glove done. And the race time room for that is
54:51.
It's 54:48 on race time. GG's Glove.
Oh, nice,
Hopefully
nice.
we can get both these runners in here for an interview.
And if anyone else is just joining us, I'd like to let you know, cheeseburger. And there'll be another race in just about 2 hours. So stop by for that.
Joining
Glove.
us is the winner, Glove. GG's. Welcome.
Hey, thank you.
How was that for you? Was that a pretty good one?
Yeah, that was a fun seed, I guess. It was super railroady in the beginning. I felt like, so yeah.
There was a
Sorry,
couple
go ahead.
interesting. Oh, I was gonna say there were a couple interesting things early on with not really finding like the progressive route super early, the crab death.
I have many words for that save point, but
you can direct them at someone else besides me. But they're. It was,
no, I'm not even blaming the save point per se. I need to just get used to it, but every time I just feel like a dork.
Well, don't worry, because you just both you sync dorked with derp pretty much. The exact same thing happened.
Oh, great.
It was almost a high five death from the same exact grab. So neither one of you lost anything on that.
Okay, that's good. But yeah, it sounds like from talking to Derp, sort of the big difference mostly came down to, I guess I went Wreck Ship when he went into Upper Norfair.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That was the big divide.
Yeah, honestly, I felt like I barely had to make, like, aside from that Wreck Ship decision, I barely had to make a decision the whole seed. Everything just routed
in chat for Derp, who's just finishing up. Hopefully, will join us as well for some comments. Yeah, I sorry to mention that, but there weren't a lot of decision points necessarily.
Mm-hmm.
But why did you decide to go to Wreck Ship? What was going through your mind at that moment that made you say, okay, like I'm doing this?
It made sense. You know, it was close. So what? We had speed at that point, I believe. Right?
Yeah, I think so. That was after you went to Edmonton's. So yeah.
Right. So we had speed at that point. So yeah, I see the Upper Norfair play. I don't know. I just don't like that play as much. Like
That's totally fair.
I
I'd want to
think
go to Wreck Ship over Norfair without Varia.
I think there's definitely an argument to be made for Upper Norfair, in the sense that you have a little less than a 50% chance of being able to kill the boss there. With all the different settings, I think it does get much closer to 50%. But with shifted and the other one that's shifted but a little funny, those you both have slightly less than 50%. Vanilla, you have 100%, and surprise, you have exactly 50%. So I don't know the exact odds, but it comes out to about a 50-50. Oh, it's 63.7 you can kill it there. That is good to know.
Yeah,
Cool.
because there's a 30% vanilla, and then
It's
it's like a
30%,
45% if it's
God.
not vanilla to be either Kraid or
Christ.
Fantoon there. So
Holy cow.
30%
it ends up being
vanilla is
about
so high.
65.
By the way, also joined by Derp, who needs no introduction, just straight into dropping knowledge stat bombs.
Yeah,
For,
GG.
all of us on
Yeah,
SpeedGaming.
GG's. Pretty fun
Yeah.
seed.
Mhm.
Pretty linear at the beginning, but honestly, given how silly full countdown can be, I'm okay with a more linear seed. I
Yeah.
haven't been able to practice much full countdown at all. I just haven't been rolling it in the practice seeds. So
Mhm.
a little unfortunate that it happened, now in an official race, but I think I
Yeah.
played fairly well other than the Green Brinstar sequence. I definitely misordered that and it lost me a lot of time.
Mhm. I think it kind of did and didn't show what the frustration with full countdown can be, because like it literally could have played out that way in a major minor seed, but in a full countdown scenario, you are incentivized to do a left to right Green Bryn Star in a lot of situations.
Yeah, I would I tend to agree, at least retrospectively, but
I think there's an argument to be made for right to left here, just because we've found like stone nothing so far, so there's a quite high chance that the top of Green Bryn leads somewhere we can go, and it just didn't.
yeah, I mean, that's what I was thinking when I abandoned the portal. It was like, there's 6 Red Tower portals, 4 more Upper Norfair portals. If it's like Redfish, I can drop back down.
Mm-hmm.
If it's like one of the other bosses, I can probably do it. Like if it's front of ship or Kraid. But
Yeah, it was
ended
kind
up
of
being
funny.
one of the like 3 or 4 portals that just was worthless. So I had to
Yeah.
take the backtrack.
Yeah, really unfortunate. What a silly map in a lot of ways. Like, the seed almost had to be linear. Well, this seed, with this map, your seed is either going to be linear or just miserable backtracking. Because, like, you've got UN going in on itself. 2 of Red Bryn Portal lead to 2 of West Meridia Portal. Green Bryn Stars basically completely isolated.
Yeah, Green Brand being isolated like all the way on the other side of Criteria definitely made things a little bit weird. The other thing, I was kind of talking about it in the race time room, I was a little disappointed I didn't do. When I first found Red Tower and then found the right side of Business Center elevator looped back into Chronic Boost, I really thought about going to check Croc Portal before I went up Red Tower. And if I had, I would have gotten the Turian logic and I would have saved that backtrack at the end before going to LN.
Right.
And like that, plus a little bit better Green Bryn sequencing, I actually think this race is within a few seconds. It's really close, but
I can totally believe that. I just ended up with a route where, and I saved on the way leaving LN. Like at first I was not saving, and then I was like, wait, I'm checking a portal I don't know. I need to save, because it had left my brain. I'm following this portal no matter what it is. So I wouldn't have benefited from any portal knowledge because I'm not going out back the front of LN to get to Turian. So it didn't really matter to me whether it was Croc Portal or Meme Route because they're just so close together.
right. Maybe like in the situation I'm in, I am just supposed to go front to back through ship to that side of Criteria and then go to the front of LN, but it just felt so slow, especially since I'd already done back to front East Meridia and got kind of punished there. I was really hoping that there would be a boss somewhere in, or another boss in West Meridia rather, instead of them both connecting to the bottom of Red Bryn, because that just meant Red Bryn really didn't have very much else.
Yeah. Yeah, I was in a nice situation where I hit my go mode at the top of Red Bryn, C Crade, do Crade, then do East Meridia back to front, which lets me then be pretty close to LN. So
Right. Because that basically takes you back into Criteria.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think the way that the seeds way that the seed unfolded, I think just benefited me a lot in routing. I think you change a couple of the portals and things probably go very different.
Yeah, I'm definitely not unhappy with any of my plays other than, like I said, the Green Bryn sequence, but yeah, the map doesn't always work out. Just gotta win the next one. I think we're both already locked in playoffs since we were both 3-1 coming into this, so
yeah, you're both locked in at three wins each.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about what happens from here, but obviously every win is nice.
Yeah, I definitely want a higher seed, but also I think anyone who's leaving this tournament with at least 3 wins is scary, honestly.
For sure, for sure.
I do think, when both of you, if you do decide rather to like watch this back, for the audience, as we were watching it sort of unfold, it wasn't really clear who was ahead the entire time. It really just depended on like routing and where like that front of wreck ship portal ended up for Glove. And then Derp, if you like when you were going to go ahead and get back to wreck ship, and then what the croc door ended up being. So I think it really could have swung either way. It wasn't like one. I mean, the early wreck ship play did end up paying out big time, but I don't think there was like it was a really close race the whole way through.
So something funny that I noticed from the credits. So high jump boots were at Crab Super. I know I at least was in West Meridia like a million times, it felt like, and I never passed by Crab Super. Because I was just going left to right or right to left. I never fell down Meridia.
Derp sparked up to get Spacer though.
I did spark for Spacer. I saw it was a major. I was kind of popping off, and then it was the worst major. But
did you have plasma yet at that point?
No, I didn't. But it's still Spacer pre-charge, which was not very useful.
Right. Oh no.
One of the other differences, I haven't checked the race time chat, but Glove, you were able to get that one wreck ship major at right side super, which it ended up being the charge upgrade as well. So that brought your beam damage significantly higher as well. And by having that one wreck ship major, you cleared it super early, so you didn't have to think about the rest as well.
Right, yeah, that was another area where I was like thinking about, am I going to be skipping the top of ship? The answer's yes, evidently. But yeah, the ammo was quite plentiful this seed. I think, I fired 3 charge shots at the end. But I guess I did get X-ray and plasma before coming across Fantoon and Dragon. So initially I had thought the charge upgrade hadn't saved me that much, but because of that, I think it did save me a decent bit more.
I think watching this back on the Dragon kill, because you had that extra charge upgrade, you had a little bit of a quicker Dragon fight, but both of you were able to.
So bad.
But both of you excellently nailed that Fantoon X-ray. We were both talking. It's like, oh, this one's like a little bit harder than the other ones, and both of you immediately making Salty and I look like we don't know what we're talking about, which is only like 85% true.
The big thing with that is just being able to get the kill on screen.
Yeah, I mean, but you did it instantly. It was just like so perfect for both of you. It was like. It was top notch.
Well, thank you.
Cool. So, is there anything else, Salty, Glove, or Derp, that either of you want to mention in regards to this race before we give Speed Gaming back the channel?
Thanks for doing comms, and thanks Ikea for the tracking.
Yeah, shout outs to comms and tracking. I think y'all both signed up like an hour before the race, which is nice because I was checking it periodically through like the last couple days and just nobody was signing up. It was kind of sad.
Yeah.
But thanks y'all for stepping up.
Yeah,
No
especially
reach here
since
left
we did
behind.
today, because like nobody else was racing today yet. So
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
not
glad we got
normally
a
in.
full team.
I'm not normally an early bird, so I didn't put my name on this one right away. But I definitely did want to call it, so I'm happy it worked out. Thank you guys for putting on a great show. To both of you.
Super race. Yeah, I wanted to shout out, thanks for Salty for helping jump on this as well. And you also calmed like a bunch of the other races, so thanks so much for helping make sure that all of these races get restreams. I care as well for Dracking and Jestro for helping us do setup as well. And Tracy and MM2 for organizing this tournament. This has been a really fun tournament to watch. Really happy to see this. And then we do have some other matches later in the day. I believe, what's next? Zeb and Nevdi in a couple hours on Speed Gaming 3, and that's going to be calmed by DJ Webb and Tracy M. That's definitely going to be one to watch.
That's a good one. Oh yeah.
And then we've got Leslie Pro and Frednick. Sorry, I'm looking at all of these in my local time zone, which is significantly farther ahead. So I think that's like 10:30 or 10:40 p.m. or maybe 9:40 p.m. Eastern. And then we got a lot of races on Sunday as well. So stay tuned. You can go ahead and check out inertia.run and then /tournaments -mystery and go ahead and get the schedule. Someone can throw that in chat as well. And yeah, thanks everyone for the race. Thanks for the restream, and we'll see you next mission.
Take care, everybody.